Hi everybody, happy Friday. I hope everybody's having a blessed day today. I know I am. Thank you, Jesus. I was on my side. Always provides. So today I'm going all different. Different as in not contemporary. Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm gonna make a dish that's two dishes in one. Okay, stuffed manicotti. That's the first idea I got. Okay, I don't have any ricotta, but I'm gonna do something different. Okay, so I have my manicotti here, and I'm just gonna drop them into my boiling water because it's already boiling and splashing. I don't want to cook these too much. Don't cook them up too much. Just want to basically soften them up. Okay. Throw all these manicottis now. That's what I want to do. I'm going to definitely stuff these manicottis, all right? But I'm going to do it differently today. Okay? So I have some meatballs here. And if you saw my mushroom cream sauce, well, when you make beef stroganoff, it's the same thing. You boil your noodles and then you make a ground beef with the mushroom, and you make it a nice white sauce. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I have some mushrooms here and I have some onion here. I just made a grilled cheese there, and there's still some butter on there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and reuse this pan because, like I said, I just made a grilled cheese. So I'm just gonna use this pan, and what I want to do is I want to brown up these onions. Okay, I want to make beef stroganoff, and to make beef stroganoff, you have to have ground beef. Now, I have ground beef. I just didn't want to use ground beef. I wanted to use something different. So what I decided to do was to basically, these are pre-cooked meatballs, and they just heat and eat. And I defrosted them. So what I want to do is I'm going to cut them into 3 pieces like that. And then I'm going to cut them in half. And then I'm going to cut them in 2 pieces, basically making little chunks like this, bite-sized little chunks. I'm gonna do that to this whole bowl over here, and I have some mozzarella that I'm gonna use for this dish. I have some Parmigiano Reggiano that I'm gonna use for this dish. I have some butter, some salt, some pepper. I have some parsley, cream of mushroom. I have just 1 cup of milk, and I have this that I'm going to use for thickening so I can have a lot of sauce, so I can put it over the manicottis, because if you look at them, they have like a little cream sauce, and it's going to come out something like that. Okay, so while this cooks up, like I said, this is not going to take long. And you know what's good too if you do this, guys? Once you have a full boil, let it boil for 3 minutes, and then just let it sit in the water, and it's going to continue to boil. As long as the pot is hot, it's going to continue to boil. So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to cook up these onions, and I'm going to cut up those little meatballs. I'll be back. And I forgot to add some oil, so I added some oil to this pot. And now we're just going to brown these. Remember what I said? I like to brown them. So I'm going to brown them, and I'm going to put a little bit of butter in them, because the butter always gives it that caramelized, well, it's like when you cook your butter and you cook it a lot, it gets these burnt little crusty little things afterwards. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna, like I said, keep cutting all those little meatballs until I'm done. And meanwhile, I have this on low. And when I finish cutting them up, I'll be back. I'll be back. Hey everybody, I'm back, and I accomplished what I was set out to do, which is cut these little meatballs in small pieces. Oops, I saw that one go. And I'm also going to throw in my mushrooms. Those are enoki mushrooms that I'm using. I had them frozen, and I didn't know what to use them in, and this is perfect way to use them. So I'm going to use that and come back over here. Alright, so now I'm going to raise the heat up. Let me get a handle because I don't want it to get burned. I got mushrooms on my fingers. Okay, now I'm just going to stir fry this just a little bit because the onions are already cooked. And you know, these these meatballs are already seasoned. They came seasoned and ready to eat. They're just heat and eat. So I'm not going to add a big drastic amount of seasonings to it. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to probably stay away from the salt, or maybe use the salt just to season up. I'll use the salt just to season up a little bit of cornstarch and water, because this is going to be my thickening. Alright, so my noodles are already boiled. I have them here in a plate. Hold on, let me get them. Alright guys, so see, my noodles are already ready. I didn't cook them too much because I didn't want them to break. And that's good. I'm going to stuff those little babies up. And I have a little piping bag in here. So basically what I'm doing is just heating it up a little bit. Okay, because this is, I need to make my sauce. And this is what I need to flavor my sauce and make it really good, okay? So I'm just going to stir fry this just a little bit. And I'm going to get a cup of water. Okay, I have a cup of water here. And hold on, let me rinse it again. Okay, so I have a cup of water in here, and what I want to do is I want to put in, see if I can get 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. I know I'm going to need something bigger to mix it in, but that's okay, because you know what? I'll just take this whole cup and I'll put it into my milk. And I mix it all together, just like that. Done. Now this is where I said that I needed a little bit of salt. Not too much, just a little bit. Like about that much, because you want to season up your gravy mix, okay? So leave that there. And this is cooking good. I'm going to throw in my mixture in a minute. Just making sure those gnocchi mushrooms and the meat is nice and hot. Okay, so I saw a little something in there. What was it? I don't know. So, no, little. Okay, here we go. Gonna give this a nice little mix. Okay, I think that's good. I'm just gonna leave it alone a second. I'm gonna add my butter, guys, because you gotta add some butter to it. I'm gonna use about maybe 3 tablespoons of butter, because butter just makes everything taste better. I had a little bit on the pan, but that wasn't enough. That was just a little grilled cheese sandwich that I made, so there was hardly nothing of butter. I added a little bit of oil, of olive oil to it, but this is good. Just like this is really good. And it's going to be so yummy too, guys. Even though I'm inventing beef stroganoff stuffed into manicotti noodles. But you know what? Something different. It's nice to do different things. My kids always said, Mom, just make one of your inventions. And they were tired of eating the same old. So I had to come up with different inventions. And this is a good one right here. This is a really good one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first I'm going to throw in this is mushroom, cream of mushroom, so I could give it a nice creamy taste. Now this flame is up high all the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dump this in. Just like that. I think I got, yep, see, there's no more powder in there. So just going to give it a little quick mix. And I think I need more, guys. I really do think I need more. I just got to mix this in and get all that. That is not Marley. That's a neighbor's dog this time, okay? So, okay, now that I have that in, I'm going to add in my, where's my spoon? I just had a spoon. I don't know where it is now. It don't matter. I'm going to use this one. There we go. Put that in. There we go. Should have saved some of that water, right? So I could have taken out whatever's in the can, but I think I did good. This little spoon works really well. Okay, here we go. Mix this all in. Guys, this smells so good. And I didn't even add the cheese or the mozzarella to it. It is very nice. And like I said, I think it's just a little bit. You could see the cheese. See, it has a nice cheese pull. It has a cheese pull, but I didn't put cheese in it. I don't know what it is, but it's working for me. Oh, that was in the cheese pull. That was a piece of mushroom. I'm going ahead of myself. It doesn't have any cheese yet. That is so funny. All right, I'm gonna get half a cup of water, guys. I need a half a cup of water. Oh, now I could put it into my pan. And I could do the swish dance. Oh, there was my spoon. Why didn't you tell me, guys? You're right there. You didn't see me. I didn't hear you. If anybody said it, I didn't hear you. I'm kidding. All right, so that's it. And this is done. I'm going to throw some of this cheese in here. What's all this stuff here? I love my new countertop. It's very cool. All right, so here we go. Look at that. That's a nice creamy sauce right there. And I needed to save some of that cream. Oops, I spilled a little bit. Okay. So this is done, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little, I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna open this bag. And this is my Parmesan Reggiano. I'm just gonna add a little bit. Okay, that's good. That's very good for now. So I'm gonna give this a nice little mix. And I think I'm gonna wait for this to cool off a little bit. So I'm just gonna leave that right there, because I need to use it later, but right now I'm just gonna take this out. I'm gonna let it cool off so I could put it in my piping, because I need to add some mozzarella to that too. So I'll be back in about, I would say about 10 minutes. Hopefully it'll be cool in 10 minutes. I'll put it on this side and I'll be back. Okay guys, I came back because you know what? This pan, it's gonna take so long for it to cool off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some of this. I'm trying to let some sauce stay behind because I'm gonna need that sauce to put over my pasta. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna wiggle it a little bit like that. Just try to get all the meat out. You know what? I love manicotti, but it's just meat and ricotta. I mean, it's just cheese and ricotta, and it's not that filling. But once you put meat in it, it's gonna be really hearty, guys. Very hearty. So I'm almost done. Got a little bit more. I'm just not trying to get some of the sauce, and my back hurts. That's why I'm leaning. Stop leaning. All right, almost there. I can always leave like a little bit behind this, okay? If I leave a couple of little pieces of the meatball, it's fine, because it'll just be right over the noodles. So I'm just gonna pick up whatever wants to come up, and that's it. I'll forget about the rest of them, because that's more than enough to stuff them with. Okay, now that's good. See, it'll cool off faster in here. See, now I'm gonna wait for this to cool, and when this cools, I'm gonna put in my mozzarella. What I didn't put in here, see, I'm just gonna leave this to the side. It'll cool faster now because there's not so much meat in there. So now I'll put it over there. All right, guys. So, all right. Now, I forgot to add a little bit of this. I like to add it after I add the mozzarella cheese. So I'm gonna wait, but I didn't add any pepper to this. And we have to add a little pepper. Okay, that's good. Okay, now I have to wait for this to cool, which shouldn't take that long, okay? I'll be back in a few minutes. Hi everybody, I'm back and I think it's time to assemble this. So I have my pan here. My hands are nice and clean. Okay, so I have my pan, and what I want to do is, since this is nice and cooled off, I'm going to open up my mozzarella cheese. And I'm going to add some to there. And make it nice and cheesy. Okay, so I'm going to mix this all up in here. That's why I was waiting for it to cool a little, but it's still hot, and that's okay. That is just fine. As long as it doesn't melt my piping bag, I'm gonna be just fine. So that's the way it looks. See, got a lot of cheese in there. All right, so what I want to do is I'm gonna add a little bit of parsley to this. See, add some parsley. Okay, this is ready now. So I have my piping bag here. I need a scissor. Where's my scissor? Okay, so I have my scissor. What I want to do is I'm going to fill this piping bag. Let me open this up. I hope this works, guys. I really hope this works. Like I said, I've never done this before, but there's always a first, right? Always a first time for everything. All right, so I'm just gonna fill it up to there for now, and I'm gonna cut the ends of this. I gotta make a nice big cut to this. Can't be too small. Just enough to get the pieces of ground beef, the ground meat out. All right, so now I'm gonna grab one of these, and I'm just gonna fill it. Okay, it's almost on the other side. You could see it's almost there. Maybe it'll go down a little more if I push it. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. It's already coming out of this side. I'm just gonna pipe in the other side. There, just like that. Just like that. And let's do the other side. And pipe that. Oops, it came out already on the other side. So right there. That's 2. And I might have to overlap these. Most positive. Let me see. Oh, it works real nice when you make the hole nice and big. Okay, there we go. Put that right there. Get in. That's good right there. I'm not worried about those pieces on the end because, like I said, I have my cream sauce there. And I'm just gonna, oops, it came out real fast. Not a problem. Maybe I should have put something on the bottom. I'm thinking it's too late for that. I think the sauce is gonna be fine. This is almost finished. I think I could pipe one more. Let's see. Yep. When I see it come out the other side, I know I'm doing good. So let's just drop that there. And this is going to be a little hard, I guess, because it already has a hole in it. Let's see what happens. Let's just wing it in there and see what happens. My hands are really messy. That's okay. That's not a problem. I think that's good, just like that. Just like that. I'm going to grab another one. Let me get this open. Okay. Now I grab this and I pipe away all the way to the other side and right there. Whoops. Okay, that's good. That's looking good, guys. You know, something different. Look at that. Yum, yum. So yummy. Okay. The ingredients are yummy. and the filling is yummy. Everything is going to be really good. So I'm just waiting for it to come out to the other side, and then I'll squeeze the rest in, just like that. Well, and I think I gotta fill the bag up again. That's okay, because you see, I have the gravy here, and I think when I put the gravy in between them, they'll go down a little bit. If not, I'll spritz it with a little bit of water first, just so I could get some moisture. So let's do this. I only have a few more spoons to go. I hope I can get these done. It's almost finished. Almost finished, guys. All right. So quickly, let me just grab this and open it. My hands are messy, but that's okay. That's okay. That's love right there. We'll pop that in there. Go all the way to the other side. Okay. Look at the little piece of mushroom hanging out of there. Go down and push. It's a little tricky, guys, but I'm accomplishing it. As long as it has meat and the filling from end to end, I'm happy. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to put these on the side. Yeah, that one's gonna have to go there on the side. And we're almost done, which is good because I'm running out of the filling, or basically ran out almost. Let's see how many more we can get in here before this runs out completely. Ooh. Okay, so we got some there, and on the other side I really didn't get any that much. I'm just gonna pipe a little bit in because I want them to be nice and full. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna put this one here. I really don't have any room. I have only 2 more to go. If I could push them over a little. Let's see if it wants to be pushed over a little so I could get 1 more on each side. Oh, this one, that. All right, perfect. Now, I hardly have any more filling. I don't have any more filling, guys. Look, it's done. The filling is done. That's okay. Hold on, let me wash my hands. I really don't want to leave them without any fillings, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I could grab a little bit more meat out of here, which I can, because look, you saw that I saved some, right? It's mostly all broth, guys. All right. I got some of the meat. Okay, you know what? That's it. That's it. I'm not doing this no more. I'm gonna do it a different way, and let's get a little bit of mozzarella in here. Okay, so I made a little bit more filling. It's gonna have mostly mozzarella in it, but I think it's gonna be just fine. And I hope that's enough for 2 fillings. I think it will be. So I'm not using the piping bag again, even though I should use the piping bag again, because how else am I going to pipe it in? Done, guys. Alright. Okay, so I just rinsed out the same piping bag. I have different, but why waste another one? Why? This is going to be just fine. See, got it all in there. I got it all. See? Okay, now, like I said, these are going to be mostly cheese filled, but where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, let's go. Oops, it went out already. Go all the way to the end. And there we go. And I really need 1 more room over here. Come on. All right. Open. Open sesame. Open sesame. I'll start from the other side then. Don't play with me. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Did it come out the other side yet? I think it came out the other side. I don't see it, but look, there's a little piece of meat. Yep, there it is out the other side. I'm just gonna put it right there. You're gonna have to move, brother. Okay, that's it. I'm done. All right, guys, look at that. Look at that. That looks good. So remember that I said I wanted to spray it. I have a spray bottle right here. Hold on 1 second. Let me get a little water in it. This is weird. Hold on 1 second, guys. It's brand new. I never used it before. And I'm just trying to figure it out. I put a little water in there. And where does this go in here? Like that. Okay, I had a different one, but it broke. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna spray. Okay, I'm gonna spray a little water. Just a little bit, because I feel like it needed a little bit of moisture on the bottom. So I'm not trying to wet my food. I just want to give it a little moisture. I should have thought of that before. What I would have done differently, if you follow this recipe, put a little sauce on the bottom, you know? But this is okay. This is going to drip right down. And I'm just basically wetting the pasta. The mixture is not getting wet. All right, so let's see how we're going to pour this over it. Make sure all of it has some. I think that's it. Ha, that's it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna spread it because you gotta have pasta everywhere. A little bit of that little pasta sauce. Because guys, it was absolutely delicious. Really, you can't see the pasta under there that much, but you know what? It's in there. Okay, just like that. Now, let me add a little bit of parsley to that. Look how pretty that made it look. And I'm gonna add some more mozzarella on top. And I didn't even turn on my oven, guys. Hold on. All right, now my oven is on. A little bit more mozzarella everywhere. Don't skimp out on the mozzarella. All right, guys, that's it. Into the oven it goes with a little bit more parsley on top. Very nice. All right, so I'm gonna pop this into the oven for about, I would say about 20 minutes. Everything is cooked. We just want to heat it up, right? So 20 minutes, I'll be back. Putting this in right now. Let it heat up. I'm gonna clean up and I'll be back in 20 minutes and we'll check it out and see if it's ready, okay? I'll be back. Hi everybody, I'm back and I'm so hungry and this is ready already. I'm gonna take this out right now because I'm hungry and this is sizzling up a storm. Look at that. You see it sizzling? Look how nice that looks. Oh, you could see all the juices coming out of there. That's really good. I'm gonna get my plate. I'm gonna get a knife and we're gonna cut this. Let's see if I could find a division of one. I don't think so. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? Oh, yes, I found one. I'm gonna cut this up. We get all that delicious brown sauce to it. Amazing. This dish looks amazing, guys. So let me put this here. I got my plate. Let's see if it'll work with me. It's not stuck. Oh, yes. It's not stuck. Ah. Look at that. Look at that. It let me hold it. Ah, this looks good. This looks really good. I'm going to take this piece right here. Yes. Because you're just sitting there on the corner. I gotta take you. Let me get you out from here first. Oh my goodness, guys, this smells so good. It smells so good. Push that over. And let's see if I can get this one. I'm trying not to touch it. I know this is hot. At least it moves out of the way pretty good. I don't want to get two. I just want to get one more. There we go. Come on. This is two of them. Two of them wanted to come. All right, guys. That's it. This is a lot. Look at this cheese pull. Oh my goodness. This looks really good, guys. Oops. Put that cheese right there. And you know what I like to top it off with? A little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano. And something else that I like to pair it up with is some basil, guys. You know that basil is so good. It makes every dish just perfect. I love the taste of basil, so I'm just gonna add a couple of little basils on there, and that's it. This is what it looks like. This is my dinner, my beef stroganoff manicotti noodles. I hope you like it. I hope you get creative with your dishes, and I hope it comes out good. And if you like my video, let me know you like it by giving me a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and all the buttons on the side. And I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. Bye. Delicious, guys. Have a good day. Bye, guys. Is it too dark? Oh, look at that. Just look at that. Delicious. Bye, guys.